What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zoo November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything adventure radio. And it's the time of the month again. Time to go over the monthly updates. And this time we're going to do the monthly update for May. I was not impressed with May's numbers. A lot of things going on in May. There were some horrible band conditions. And, we had the Ham Fest, so I was only getting activated a couple times a day those days, but wasn't really impressed with the May's numbers. But, I mean, there's still good numbers for a normal activator, just not up to my standard. So let's get these things started and see where we're at here. All right, the first chart we got here, we're looking at the first 2 months of the quarter. We had 97 unique parks in the first month of the quarter. Now, and then May, we only had 20 unique parks. Of course, that's always a rough thing to do because, we're traveling a good distance to get unique parks and stuff like that. And the month before, we actually did the Delaware Rove, so that really helped that out as well. This is where I feel like I failed in the month of May, and that is the activations. I went from 183 the first month to 128 the second month of the quarter. And, of course, we had the Ham Fest, but some of that just came down to the simple fact that I would go out and the bands would be so horrible. I'd do an activation like, you know what, I'm just going back and I'll activate again tonight because the bands were just so horrible. So that was my failure, and I promised to correct that in the third month of the quarter. And of course, we knew the contacts would be down with the band conditions. We went from 12,927 to 7,872. And again, 7,872 is a good amount of contacts. You go to a normal activator stats and that's going to excel it. But for me, I'm not up to my par. Now, this is looking a lot better, though. The activated all Delaware is now done. The activate all Kentucky, we're at 91 of 140. That is looking to be done by the end of July, I believe. The 1 mile QRP hike per month, that's still in play. Got it done. We're failing still at the 12 sodas. We've really got to get on that. And, if all else fails, once we get the all Kentucky done, we got 6 months and we can do 2 a month if we have to. But we'll probably have it done. Have a lot more done before then. The 500 unique parks of all time, we've done beat that. We're at 541. The 300 uniques for this year, we're closed in on that. We've got about 56 more parks to do. We're sitting at 244. We are done with the 50,000 sideband contacts for the year. Our 50,000 total contacts for the year. We're setting at 52,361 at the end of May. The 5,000 CW, we've had that beat for a while. We're sitting at 9,187. The 1,000 activation for the year, 738. And, we're not even halfway done with the year. Not going to be a problem. And once again, we are still in the running for the Bailey and Sprott Challenge for the second year running. Our next stats here would be our top hunters in our top 5 states for the month of May. Kilo November 4, Victor Kilo Whiskey Extra and Yankee leading the pack. Kilo 8 Golf Quebec in second place. Kilo 9er Alpha Echo Echo in third place. And Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November in fourth place. There should have been a fifth place there, but I guess I didn't do it where there was a 3-way tie for first. Top states, we had Tennessee leading, Georgia second, Ohio third, Pennsylvania fourth, and North Carolina fifth. And I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that West Virginia was either 6th or 7th. West Virginia is really starting to pick up some hunters, and I'm really appreciating that. So that's a good thing. Also, our top park-to-park activators for the month of May. November 4, Charlie Whiskey Bravo with the top spot. Congratulations, Craig. Then we had Big Sis Carey, Kilo Bravo 3, Whiskey Alpha Victor. Kilo Oscar 4, November Lima Lima. Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Delta Victor, last month's top spot. And Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo Bravo. Congratulations, George, on making the top 5 Park to Parks this month. And last but definitely not least, we have the Papa Zulu November Challenge. These guys have hunted me every single day this year so far, and that is just an amazing, amazing thing. I can't say enough. Doing the Bailey and Sprott Challenge, it takes a lot out of you, but these guys are doing the PZN Challenge, and you know that's a big thing to hunt me every day of the year. That takes something for sure. So I really appreciate that, and these guys are hands down to them. So that's where we're at for the month of May. The month of June, I plan on being a lot better. Hopefully the band conditions get better for one, and but I plan on being a lot more active as far as activations. I'm gonna get that activation number back up to closer to 200. So I don't whether we do it or not. We'll have to see. But I'm also going to boost the club stats because I'm doing the Lewis and Clark Trail event, special event for West Virginia. Our club is, and I'm going to go out and do my part of that in the parks and do club activation. So we're going to boost the club numbers as well. So I appreciate you guys. And before we leave, once again, we definitely got to say a shout out to the Patreons because they are just awesome, awesome people. And without them, I couldn't do what I do. If you like this video from Ham Radio Adventure Guy, click up here in the corner and watch another one. And while you're at it, click down here in the corner and subscribe. Make sure and follow us on all social media sites. And as always, thanks for sharing my adventure with me.